If you love fidgets, I hope you have tried a fidget gear ball. These are wildly satisfying and beautiful to fidget with. This one is red, yellow, blue. I also have a red gold. These are approximately the size of a tennis ball. If you love fidgets, grab a gear ball.
I saw the sign, choose adoption.
Yeah.
And how many children have you adopted?
Not able to adopt. I'd love to adopt. We weren't able to adopt.
And how many children have you adopted?
None.
I have two of my own. Yeah.
And how many children have you adopted?
None.
And how many children have you adopted?
I have two of my own. Yeah.
But so you've adopted?
I have two of my own.
But you haven't adopted.
No.
Okay.
The message.
The message. Okay. I saw the sign.
Nina is definitely not your typical cow.
Hello, princess. Oh, stretch.
She thinks she's human.
Come on. Every morning.
She'd rather be in the house with me than out in the pasture with any other cows.
Yeah, so Nina, are we making popcorn? Is that your favorite snack?
One of our favorite things is watching a movie, especially like if it's cold outside. So she'll curl up on the rug and we'll just watch TV together, and she'll lay down and hang out there for hours.
I know.
Really, she just follows me wherever I go. So if I go to the bathroom or I'm brushing my teeth,
No, you can't have it.
she is right there with me. Nina's pretty inquisitive.
Do you see yourself in the mirror? What? What are you doing, you silly girl?
When Nina was first born, she was the smallest calf that I had ever seen, and she wasn't nursing properly. So I pretty much stayed with her 24/7, and she was bottle fed every 6 hours. Since I didn't really leave her, she kind of saw me as mom,
Oh my gosh, I love you.
and I'm on the road a lot. So she went in the car with me everywhere.
Oh, you're so gentle. Thank you.
We were always together.
Thank you, Nina.
The first time I ever brought her in the house was on the 4th of July because the fireworks were scaring her. And then it kind of just kept happening.
I love you so much. Hi.
And then when she got bigger, she would wait at the door.
How'd you know I was in there, huh?
She's like, let me in, I'll come in.
You're such a good girl.
It's crazy to see her go from this little 30-pound baby to this big 700-pound cow with horns.
You can't get on the chair with me, okay?
She's like the biggest blessing in my life. Nina is
nice to make history. Nice.
See when the polls close, dumbass.
No. No. David Blaine, How to Escape from Handcuffs. Yes, hello, I'd like to report a kidnapping. Get black Nissan. Oh, yes! You like stealing girls, asshole?
What the hell?
Suck it, loser.
No! You voted?
Twice, actually. Here's your ID. And I got you a sticker.
See when the polls close, dumbass.
What do you mean it's too late? It's on a timer. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
He's fine. He's coming out.
Sorry, but the timer.
I need you to step out, put your hands on your head, and do whatever they say.
Hands up!
What the hell? I thought you just said everything's fine.
Yeah, clearly not.
I have an explosive set to a detonator, time and go off in 110 seconds.
We gotta get you somewhere with a lot of open space.
All right.
Now take a right onto Trinity and a quick left on Congress.
All right, I'm on Congress.
Okay, now I need you to gun it.
Grace, where the hell am I going?
There's a boat ramp into the river 6 blocks from you. You're going in. Anfo goes completely inert when it's submerged underwater. God.
Copy that.
Why are y'all laughing?
Night train doesn't explode when it's underwater. It converts into laughing gas when it's in.
What do you mean it's too late?
The directions weren't specific.
You had to roll them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Went to Popeyes today, and I just want y'all to know that this was $4.99. This was $4.99, bro. One side is for.
So that's video distribution. We have 6 cable boxes that can be presented to any one of these TVs. We have 2 Rokus that can also be presented to any one of these TVs, okay? Step 1, select the TV you want. Step 2, select the box that you want. It'll do the switching. And step 3, if needed, is the remotes on the bottom. You push off, every TV in the place just went off. So that Roku's playing on that TV, but that Roku, through this system, is now available at every TV. So 7. And I'm gonna hit the same purple Roku button. So now that sunset scene is gonna be on that screen in 2 seconds. You see, all on. I'm gonna push that. Okay, so now the whole system's running. Home brings you back to the map. Volume brings to bar volume, dining room, which we're gonna go into next, and the catering room in the back. So if you have any questions about this, you can definitely inbox me. If you're in Long Island, New York City, I can come give you a demo in your place. Thank you. So that's video distribution.
For a fact, this bitch ain't hotboxing with the fucking baby in the back. Hotboxing with the fucking baby in the car, bro. That's crazy.
So I didn't get my food stamps this month, and instead, this is what I'm supposed to survive off to feed my family. A bag of apples, a bag of oranges. So I'm supposed to feed my family for the entire month with what you see in this box. It's an absolute disgrace and a joke.
I am sorry, did I miss something? A food pantry is not supposed to be supplying you with food to last you the entire month. All they're supposed to do is to help you with food throughout the month. You are so ungrateful, it makes me want to vomit. If it was that easy to get food for an entire month, then every single person would be doing that. Food pantries can't do that. They are here to help you. They are not here to fully supply you with food for your entire month. I worked at a food pantry for quite some time, and you actually got a pretty good box, because I never once in my entire time of working at food pantries seen a whole bag of oranges go to people. Normally you get like 2 or 3 oranges max. They give you whatever food they're able to give you.
So I didn't.
Okay, I just heard that you guys were offering like $1 meal deals for the people that have lost their SNAP benefits, and I was just wondering if it's true.
Yeah, it's a $1 meal.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so what exactly does that, come with?
That's kind of like a kid's meal, but you just don't get the cookie with it.
Okay, no, that's totally fine. Now, because I have my daughter, am I allowed to get 2 of those?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I just have to. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, perfect. That is not a bad deal for $1. Okay, I just heard that.
Okay, what should I cook? Yeah, what if we really need to do laundry, okay?
Yes, totally agree. Want to get a game first?
Sure.
Okay, I should definitely go to bed.
I mean, what's one more episode, you know?
I can't believe we finished the series.
Okay, this month we really need to save money.
Oh, 100%. I'm right there with you. I was just thinking. Okay, what should I cook?
I do not wake up feeling like $1,000,000. I, in fact, wake up feeling like insufficient funds. I do not wake up feeling like $1,000,000. I, in fact, wake up feeling like insufficient funds. I do not wake up feeling like $1,000,000. I, in fact, wake up feeling like insufficient funds. I do not wake up feeling like $1,000,000. I, in fact, wake up feeling like insufficient funds. I do.
My mom's constantly sending me manipulative texts, so I took all of her texts for the week and I used them as lyrics in a song. Take a listen. This is a jam. I should send it to her. I should send it to her right now. I actually made it so that it was going to be upbeat emo, just to give it a little style. So what do you guys think? Should I send it to her? You gotta try this out, Suno.
Yeah, I know, I arrested him a while back. Oh, okay. He was like into like the whole vehicle theft, like kind of like stealing. Yeah, he's more like a thief. Yeah. That's all that. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me.
I want to break up. I'm sorry. You know I love you. But love just isn't enough. I want to break up. I'm sorry. You know I love you. But love just isn't enough. I want to break up.
The shirt says never surrender?
That's right.
And that's from when he surrendered and got his mugshot taken?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. The shirt.
Dude, stop moving. Stop moving. Dude, park the car, man. Park the car? It is what? Okay, your vehicle's still moving, man. Hit your parking brake up. Can you step out, man?
Yeah, I got you. Oh.
Step over here, man.
I was running to my place, I had to shit so fucking bad. I think I might shit my pants, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Am I gonna have to tow it?
We will have to tow it, yeah.
I can't drive it back to my place. It's like 3 down Boston.
No, man, look at it.
It's not going to drive. You have a pole on top of it.
Oh, if you move the pole like this.
Then put your hands on your side.
Hands on my side.
Try it again.
I took a half of one. Like.
When you smoked 2 hours ago or what?
Yeah, when I smoked 2 hours
You took
ago.
a half of Zanny?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in place under arrest for OWI right now. Okay?
OWI?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta put you in cuffs, right?
Have to rip my face one more time.
We probably aren't gonna hit that anymore.
Border Patrol?
Don't worry about what I'm doing, man. Or who I am, alright? I just need to see something.
Can't believe I just pulled over for Border Patrol.
You really pulled.
Who the fuck takes Border Patrol serious, anyways? Fucking losers. Just wasting my time and shit. Pulled me over like they think they're the shit or something. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, he's coming in hot. Look at him. He's coming in hot. Oh. Not my problem. Not my problem. I'm out. Is he saying something?
I can hear nothing.
I don't hear anything either. I think he said pull over.
Pull your vehicle over. Come on, man. Don't fucking make this difficult.
I'm not pulling over. I'm gonna go slower actually.
Go faster.
Yeah, he's gonna get stuck over here. Should we pull over again?
Yeah, pull over. Let's see what he's saying. Maybe he doesn't even have papers.
I'm gonna lock the door just in case.
Don't fucking run, man. Don't fucking run. You hear me?
Wait, it's still Border Patrol? Oh, I thought it was Border Patrol.
This lady decides to block both lanes so she can pick the one that opens first. But it's not going to work with me. Trying to get her attention to be nice.
Oh, no.
Next time, maybe pick a lane lady. This lady decides to block both lanes so she can pick the one that opens first. But it's not going to work with me. Trying to get her attention to be nice.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Next time, maybe pick a lane lady.
How do you feel about the state of the polls right now?
Oh, I'm the happy warrior. I'm not dystopian like Andrew Cuomo with a cloud over his head like, oh, doom and gloom, it's the end of the world. In fact, he could be Marlon Brando in Apocalypse. In the chance that I should lose, unlike Andrew Cuomo and his billionaire friends who have said they'll flee to Florida, I improve, I don't move, I fight for what I know is right. I'll be leading the opposition, and I'll be their worst nightmare. I worry about the safety of New Yorkers because I think if there is a huge Achilles heel with Zoran Mandami, it's public safety, quality of life, and supporting the police. I don't think the National Republicans can quite figure out what kind of Republican I am because I don't fit into a cookie cutter. I'm the people's mayor. Whether they reject me or they accept me, it seems everyone in this campaign says, we all love Curtis like we love Raymond, the TV program.
Will you run again in 4 years?
Well, I don't know if I'll be alive. I mean, right now, my life has been threatened. My wife's life has been threatened because a lot of dysfunctional people out there who have been crazed by this election, who might try to do very harmful things. So we will see. We'll take it day by day. I'll be okay, though. I'll be okay because I'm going to be here in New York either way.
Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure.
How do you feel about the state?
Why would I stay at a friend's house for any reason? I don't stay at people's houses if they invite me on vacation. Why would you stay at a friend's house if you can afford a hotel? Why would you put yourself through that? Just being up at night wondering, like, can I use this towel? Like, why would you do that? And then you wake up and they're all downstairs. We made breakfast. You want a pancake? I'm like, no, I don't want a pancake. I want a hotel. Is there a hotel around here? I don't want to be rude, but I just need my space. And I jerked off in that towel upstairs, which is okay to do at a hotel. Why would I stay at a friend's?
Can you say 6'7"?
6'7".
Go 6'7". Go 6'7".
Curtis dropped out, but why haven't you dropped out if people are worried if Mondami's going to win because you're going to split the vote and whatnot? But you're a Republican, and Cuomo lost to Mondami. Why won't you drop out?
Well, decisively. And by the way, they bribed me $10 million to drop out. And I said, oh, no, it's not only unethical, that's illegal. So then they couldn't bribe me. So then they threatened to kill me and my wife. Now I have, for the first time in my life, armed security. After the Gottis and Gambino shot me with 5 hollow point bullets and I recovered in 1992, I never had armed security. Now I have to have armed security. So they think these billionaires, these insiders and influencers, they think they're going to pick the next mayor. Guess what? I trust the people. The people vote. That's what democracy is about. One person, one vote. And we'll see who they pick on November 4th, and I believe it'll be me.
Who are you guys going to vote for mayor?
I already did.
I
did that last Saturday. I vote for, what's his name? Mondami.
And how come Mondami?
Because I figure we're done with Goombas, you know?
A lot of people have wondered why hasn't...
Paint must paint. Everything clean. Paint.
Wow, honey, you've painted the entire house. 3 times.
Must paint. Everything clean. Everything new. Paint. Must...
Carrie's the star, obviously, and Carrie's in this heater from 94 to 2000. This is a 7-year run. I think it's probably the best that you could argue for any comedian ever, and it's in the running for best actor run ever. Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Batman Forever, Ace 2, Cable Guy. He hosts SNL during Will Ferrell's first season, and it's probably one of the 4 best episodes of the history of the show. Liar, Liar. He has the Larry Sanders cameo in the last show where he jumps on the desk and sings to Larry Sanders. Man on the Moon, Truman Show, Me, Myself, and Irene, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Insane.
In 7 years.
That's a pace, by the way.
Crazy.
That's a crazy pace.
Yeah.
7 years.
When I was on Seinfeld, I'm playing the dentist on Seinfeld that got an enormous
enormous laugh. This one episode, I'm in there and Jerry is in my dental chair and I give him laughing gas. We rehearse the scene and off they go to another part of the set to rehearse another scene. And I stayed on my dental office set to figure out how the stool works and where the tools are and things like that. And I hear a voice, hey, you know what would be funny? What? And there's a guy on a ladder adjusting a lamp. And I go, guy on a ladder, what would be funny? And he said, when you ask for the nitrous oxide, take a hit of it yourself first. And I went, oh my God.
That's pretty good.
That is really
pretty good.
And so I didn't tell anybody. Audience loads in, we do it, and I go, nurse, nitrous oxide. And I take it, and when I was on...
Don't forget how badly you once wanted what you have right now. Don't forget...
What is it that you get paid currently?
Senator, that's well disclosed in our proxy documents in each of the years that I've been employed.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a big number, sir.
Well, let me help you out. It's $32.8 million this year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
That's a 45% increase over last year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
You've got 32,000 machinists. These are American workers who work for you. These are Boeing employees in the Pacific Northwest. Well, they got 1% wage increases over 8 years. 1% over 8 years. You got a 45% increase just last year. And you're making $33 million. You think maybe these folks deserve a raise? What is it that you get?
This guy's gonna arrest me.
You didn't pay for the pot.
You said it was on the house, and I. What's going on, guys? We are back at Village Pizza in Wethersfield, Connecticut. We got the classic cheese pie, okay? For those who don't know the history, I went here a while ago on my page, and I got a slice, and boy, was it horrible. I spent $5.50 on that slice before, and it was just god-awful. I gave it a 4.0. I think all the reasons I've slandered Village in the past is because it was one of the first horrible pizzas I've ever had. Spoke to the owner. I don't know. He was kind of a little disrespectful. I mean, he gave me this pie to try on the house. I'll be honest, I don't have high hopes. So I told him, I said, you know, I'll pay for it. Maybe we can be friends, okay? Maybe. You want a slice? What about the little man? You want a slice? No? Kids turning down pizza, I guess. It's Greek style. It's Greek. It has that Greek style base at the bottom. You guys want a slice? No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. Dying to get somebody else to try this. Right here, want a slice?
No, thank you.
No?
No, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Can't get anybody. We're gonna ask these people. Do you want a slice of pizza? No? I just asked like 10 people. Nobody wants a slice. Give it an honest review. Let's munch. God, fuck. Holy shit. The bottom, really bad. I don't think I can do it. One bite, I'm just fucking done. Tastes frozen. It is not good. It's definitely one of the worst pizzas in Connecticut, in my opinion. Just like, oh, dough. Look at that. Can't do it. From a 4.0 to a 0.9. I've had worse, but it's definitely up there for some of the worst pizza I've had. I just remembered something. I asked him if you wanted to be in the review. He said, pay me to be in the review. Pay you? Pay you to be in the review. Dude, oh, I've been around 50 years. You want my experience? You want me in the review? Pay me. I said, I'm giving you this publicity. Never once in my life have I had an owner that's told me I need to pay them. Pay them. Pay them. This is fucking dog shit. Horrible pizza.
What are you gonna do? Can we arrest you?
Arrest me? This guy's gonna arrest me?
You didn't pay for the pot.
You said it was on the house, and I offered
Well, how
to
can
pay.
you, if I give him a house, that's like, what do you call it?
Now he wants me to pay?
But I don't know. No, but I don't want you to pay nothing.
I'll pay if you want me
I
to.
don't want you to pay. I just love your blue eyes. If you got a blonde hair too, you would be beautiful. They do a pizza evaluation, so it is what it is.
Get the fuck out. Have a good one, sir. He said what I'm doing is BS. You're fucking BS. Your pizza's fucking BS. Worst fucking pizza in Connecticut. Matter of fact, let's run it back. Horrible. Do not come here.
I know some of you are out there scared of the idea of a young socialist Muslim mayor, so allow me to put you at ease by smiling after every answer in a way that physically hurts my face.
Yo! Is that my tie?
I mean, it's pretty close. We got the tie, we got the rings.
You got the...
I got the red bracelet. We got the whole thing. I got the red bracelet, the rings, And then, you know, man, we did your smile.
Let me see that.
Oh my god, dude.
This is wild. I can't wait to see it, man. Dude, it was so fun. This is honestly, this is crazy. I love you, man.
Love you, brother.
I appreciate you. This is. I feel like I've been kidnapped and I'm talking to
It
myself.
feels weird. I have to go.
Bye.
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 I feel like Iman and I had a kid. That's
I know some of you
Are you kidding me?
I'm
No,
not.
are you actually serious?
I'm not kidding.
That is the day that they chose?
What are you talking
I already
about?
bought the tickets for the game.
My friend died.
Okay, but did she mean that much to you?
Yes.
Why?
She's been my friend since childhood.
Okay, but so you're choosing her over me? You know how much I spent on these? I spent...
Basketball game.
Yeah, I got us courtside
Over
tickets.
my
We've
friend's
been planning
funeral.
this for months. We have been planning this for so long. Why did they choose that day?
They didn't do
ask them
this
if they
to
can
you.
reschedule at
No.
Why not? Why can't you just ask them to reschedule
You
the
don't
day?
ask someone to reschedule a funeral.
So you're gonna choose
Yes.
going to that over going to this with me?
Yes.
Why?
Are you actually like trolling me? Like, you can't be serious.
Are you kidding me?
What a fucking loser.
Come DoorDash with us to make $10 for $10 dinner.
So the goal is to make at least $10 so that we can go buy things to make a $10 dinner since we don't have any food at home. Never mind, I got pulled over and I got a ticket. I'm going home.
Thank you, candidates for New York Mayor, joining us today. All right, first question. What is your plan for public transport? Right, so here's my plan explained in 7 different steps, showing how it is possible and affordable for everyone. I think what you gotta know is that I'm not in charge. Like, the mayor doesn't, I was shivved on the subway in 1994. So, and what is your guys' favorite place to eat in New York City? This local small place that's really great. There's a lot of places. So last time I went to a restaurant, snakes in my spaghetti. Assassination attempt. Which New York parade would you march in? I mean, I would love to march in the Pride Parade. I think all the parades are good. In 1842, I was robbed by a man wearing a long wig. Drag queen, I don't know, but I don't trust any of them since then. What's an activity you like to do around the city? I enjoy going for a bike ride in Central Park. I, too, am a normal person that does things in Central Park. Everything, basically. In 1975, my brother was assassinated by 100 bees, so I never go outside when I don't have to. And last but not least, why do you want to be mayor of New York City? I love New York City, and I want to make it a great place to live for everyone. Money. The people. Yeah. I was shot 5 times in this city. Thank you, candidates.
So I'm naked right now. I'm completely butt naked in my backyard tanning, and I'm face down. I have my face in my hole here, and then I have my AirPods in, music all the way up, noise cancellation on, okay? I sit up for a second to put on more tanning oil, and I look over, and my lawn guy is mowing my backyard. Didn't hear him at all. And he just waves at me. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I'm naked. I don't know. I just kind of like avoided it. I just like avoided it. You know what I mean? I just like went back to what I was doing. I figured if I ignored it, then like, I wonder if they'll mow my lawn for free next month now. So I'm naked right now. I'm completely... The way that men approach women in the South is also a huge difference that I noticed out there. I was in Houston, and this guy tried to talk to me. He's like, excuse me, ma'am, can I talk to you for a moment? I said, nah, I'm good. And he's like, all right, well, you enjoy the rest of your evening, man. I said, oh my God, what a gentleman this one.
Maybe I jumped the gun. Maybe I should fuck him. Maybe I should. He's just a sweet guy. Same scenario. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, where I live at. Excuse me, Ma, let me talk to you for a moment. Nah, I'm good. I didn't fuck you then, bitch. Stupid ass hoe. Broke ass broad. The more he kept going, the more accurate the shit got. I was like, God damn, who told this nigga my business? So since he knew me so well, I ended up fucking him. And the way that men approach...
Who won the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef? Kendrick, obviously. Yeah, I don't listen to rap music.
On September 7th, 1996, I killed Tupac Shakur.
Who won the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef? Kendrick, obviously. Yeah, I don't listen to rap music.
On September 7th, 1996, I killed Tupac Shakur.
Yes, I have gone to a cannabis store here in New York City. No.
It was me! I killed Spider-Man!
Yes, I have gone to a cannabis store here in New York City. No.
It was me! I killed Spider-Man!
Yes, I have gone to a cannabis store here in New York.
It's a beautiful morning at Dunder Mifflin. As I like to call it, Great Bratton. Keep it running. Oh, body, Bo Body. What does the first B stand for?
What are we doing?
We're making acronyms, okay? Business. I like it. Business. Good, Kevin.
I didn't realize that everybody here dresses up every year.
Me neither. It's Halloween. That is really, really good timing. I've got some bad news. We're going out of business. Saving face.
All right, gentlemen, the next question. Can you tell us about a memorable interaction you had with an ordinary New Yorker? Yes, I meet a lot of ordinary New Yorkers on my daily commutes. Last week, I met a nurse who was telling me her story as she struggles to pay back her student loan debts. And it's people like her that I'm fighting for. Yeah, I've met nurses too. Nurses I've never put my hands on before, allegedly. And you can't prove otherwise. I meet nurses too. I fought my first sewer crocodile when I was 12 years old. All right, gentlemen, the next...
Where is the best pizza in New York City? That's really tough, but I'm gonna go Rosario's, Astoria, Queens. Frank Pepe's in Fairfield, Connecticut.
I was once almost strangled to death in a Domino's pizzeria on 42nd Street in Broadway. It was a damp fall night. The air smelled of blood. The strangler had 6 arms, 4 ears, and 1 name, Francesco.
Where is the best?
By the way, when Obama went on TV to announce that they'd killed bin Laden, he spoke for 9.5 minutes. Trump yesterday did 48 minutes on this. And for further comparison, we thought it might be fun to match up Trump's speech about al-Baghdadi with Obama's about bin Laden, and we were right, it was.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
But his death does not mark the end of our effort.
A beautiful dog. A talented dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. And here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book. I wrote 12 books. All did very well.
That's a great question. I'd have to say Coronet Pizza. A local neighborhood joint called Domino's. In 1988, John Gotti cornered me inside of a pizzeria. He put a gun to my head and he told me that he was going to splatter my brains all over the marinara sauce. Well, where's John Gotti now?
Every parade has the right to exist in New York City.
Okay, gentlemen, New York City loves its parades, and the mayor is often front and center. You have all said that you want to be mayor for all New Yorkers. So will you march in all the parades that mayors have traditionally marched in, or are there any that you would boycott? Mr. Sliwa?
I think a mayor has a responsibility, whenever possible, to march in parades, to celebrate whatever that parade is performing as. I've been a Grand Marshal of the Pulaski Day Parade. I was proud to celebrate
Are there
my
any that you
Polish
would
heritage.
boycott, though? I just need to move this along.
Excuse me?
Would you boycott any of the city's parades?
No, I would not boycott any parades.
Mr.
It's the mayor's
Cuomo, would you
responsibility
boycott?
to be available to all racial,
No, I
ethnic, and
wouldn't.
religious groups.
No, I wouldn't unless they discriminated.
Okay. Mr. Mamdani?
There are many parades that I would not be attending because I'd be focusing on the work of leading this city.
Which parades?
A number of them. I've already missed a number of those parades because I've been
Well,
trying
could you
to
tell us?
speak
Share
to as
with
many
our
New Yorkers
audience
as
here.
possible.
Okay.
I don't have the list of all the parades I've missed.
Wow, that's a
All right.
lot.
Are there-
The mayor
let me
should
ask
be
you
going to
this.
all parades.
Let me ask you this. Are there any parades that don't exist that you think should? Mr. Mamdani?
I haven't thought much about parades, to be honest with you.
Mr. Cuomo?
I have not thought. I don't even know what parade doesn't exist, frankly.
Could be for anything. Mr. Sliwa?
Every parade has the right to exist in New York City. Every parade has the...
I want to make the city affordable. Impossible. Impossible. Okay, I want to make the buses affordable. Nope, tried it. You can't do it. I want to make the city safer. It's a complete fantasy. Every day I visit all 5 boroughs, including Atlantic City. I take the subway to Manhattan, stop in Brooklyn, take the bus to the Bronx, hitchhike to Queens. I'm the only person to ever walk to Staten Island. I've never been outside New York. I've also never been inside anywhere in New York because I'm out here patrolling, like Buffy, okay? And when you elect me Slayer, we're going to get these vampires out. I want to make the city...
My problem with Mamdani, I have many problems with Zoran Mamdani. He's lived a life that is one of the most privileged lives I have ever heard of any American ever. I mean, the guy has not held a job, and he's going to be the mayor of New York at the age of 33 after being a failed rapper. I'm a more successful rapper, for God's sake, than Zoran Mamdani was.
You had one record, Ben.
I know, and let me tell you, it was a banger.
Look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo. My pockets are fat.
Nicki, it sucks. I understand. Nicki,
Is that the one Nicki retweeted?
Yeah. Nicki did
Minaj
retweet that, and then I took her side in a fight with Cardi B and all that.
Well, let me ask you a question.
My problem with Mamdani.
Karen wants a refund because Spanish is playing on pizza shop.
And my grandmother. And my grandmother before that. So you can actually say it's 200 years. You want to have Spanish on your TV?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Because you're not American, dude. I will look you the fuck up and get you the fuck out of our town. Okay? Fuck you. Give me my money back. I'm not giving my money to some illegal immigrant. I don't care. Then you gotta. You're in America. You're supposed to learn English. You got Spanish. Well, then you got Spanish on your TV. That's a fuck you to Americans, dude. My fucking father was a World War II veteran. Okay, his friends and family died, so you can sit here right now and make money, and you're gonna do this kind of shit. Give me my money back. Give me my money back right now. I want my money back. Okay? You don't understand. You're too young to have any kind of respect. No, you don't. You don't understand. You're an ignoramus. Is what you are. You're an ignoramus. Ignoramus. You're young and you're fucking stupid. Give me a crowd. I want your food. I want a credit for my money right now. And believe me, I will check it. Okay? I'm a certain CK certificate. You probably even know what that means, do you? And she's videotaping me.
Yeah, because you're racist. You're racist. Yes, you are.
You're a victim.
You're racist.
You're a victim.
I'm not a victim.
You're a
no,
victim.
I'm not.
No, I'm an American.
No, you're a racist. You're a racist.
You're a victim.
You're a racist.
You're the racist.
No, I'm not
the
racist. I'm not over here trying to get my money back because you're shopping at a pizza shop.
I'm just asking
No
for
one
a
cares.
credit back. You're the racist. I can do this with my phone too. I can do the same thing.
Show everybody that you're racist.
You're the race. I'm going to film you right now. And I got 4,000 followers.
This is our first Karen. Oh my God.
I've been here, I've been in Hafro over 100 years.
So you're going to share with everybody that you're racist?
No, you're racist, honey. You're racist. Very racist. I won't.
Karen wants
Excuse me. Hi, we'll take 4 ounces of caviar and 2 top shelf dirty martinis.
Sure.
That'll be right out.
That's gonna be really expensive.
Don't even worry about it. I'll make sure it's on the house.
Okay.
Excuse me. We're ready to settle up, but as you could probably tell, I've been taking videos all night because I have 72,000 TikTok followers.
Oh, nice.
I know. So usually what happens is you go ahead and take care of the bill, and then I'll tag you in the review video that I make. It's great exposure for you, and you don't even have to pay me. Win-win. Right. Well, unfortunately, we don't usually comp bills for influencers. Okay, but this is like a really big opportunity. I could even grab a quick video with you and shout you out. You'd gain like thousands of followers. I'm good, thank you. But here, why don't I give you my general manager's email and you can reach out and see if she wants to set something up for next time. Look, I have a pretty reputable platform, and the way you're talking to me right now is completely unacceptable. I've been nothing but nice to you. Please don't force my hand, okay? You're underestimating the power of the influencer. I'm confused. You guys seem to be having a great time all night, so what is it exactly that you're threatening? Honey, the drinks were nasty. The caviar was overpriced, the service slow. I mean, I guess the ambiance was okay, but definitely not worth it. People deserve to know, and I have the ability to be that messenger. I'm not comping your bill. Well, you could at the very least take off a couple rounds. After you threaten me? Yeah, no thanks. I can't afford a $700 bill. Well, then you shouldn't have racked up a $700 bill. Will that be cash or card? Excuse me? Hi.
Cannot tax billionaires on the shares that they hold in a company because it is an unrealized gain, right? So they go like, yeah, you're worth 300 billion, but we can't tax you on those stocks because you haven't sold the shares, so you don't like have the money, right? But you're worth the money, but you don't have the money. And I understand the argument. They go like, no, you don't have it. It's just what it's worth, because it could also crash, and then you have nothing, so we can't tax you on it. Then I'm like, okay, I understand that. So you can't tax the people on a thing because they don't have it. It's just there. Okay, fine. Then Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter, right? He offers to buy it. And then he says, in his offer, he goes, I'm putting up my Tesla stock as collateral. Then I'm like, so you do have it? Then he's like, no, I don't have it. I'm just gonna say as collateral. So then they accept the offer. He now buys Twitter. Now that they've accepted his offer, he now goes to private equity and banks and like other rich people and whatever. He goes like, can you guys borrow me the money to buy Twitter? And then he's like, I want to buy Twitter because I don't want to sell any of my Tesla shares. So I want to use your money to buy Twitter. And then it's like, but then they're like, what are we loaning it against? And he's like, well, my Tesla shares. Then I'm going like, wait. So you can buy a thing based on what you have. Yes. But when we want to tax you, you can say, I don't have it.
So that's a pretty funny skit. Actually, it's true though, because leverage is what separates the wealthy from the non-wealthy. You see people that he's talking to laugh because they're like, oh, he's just using something that's not real to buy something that is real. That's what I do with real estate. I use other people's money and I use the collateral that I'm gonna buy that real estate, and I buy the real estate. And then I pay them back, and then I own the real estate. And it was all done through leverage and collateral, neither of them which are mine. I think this is a lot simpler and easier than using stocks and companies and AI and technology that a lot of billionaires use. The normal person way to create wealth is exactly what Trevor's talking about. It's borrow money to buy real estate, then use that real estate to pay off who you borrowed the money from. It's the only way for normal people to get ahead financially. It's using the same tactics just for normal people. So if you want to learn how to create wealth using other people's money and not pay taxes, just make sure to follow me.
Say, I have never in my life seen somebody get their ass whooped at a debate this motherfucking bad.
Sir Cuomo, in 2021, 13 different women who worked in your administration credibly accused you of sexual harassment. Since then, you have spent more than $20 million in taxpayer funds to defend yourself, all while describing these allegations as entirely political. You have even gone so far as to legally go after these women. One of those women, Charlotte Bennett, is here in the audience this evening. You sought to access her private gynecological records. She cannot speak up for herself because you lodged a defamation case against her. I, however, can speak. What do you say to the 13 women that you sexually harassed?
Here's the bottom line.
I put a lamp on Facebook Marketplace for $30. And this lady messaged me, she wants to get it, so I have her meet me at this grocery store. And 30 minutes later, I show up, and she said, here I am. Would you take $27? And I said, no, we agreed on $30. She said, oh gosh, you're going to do this over $3? You're going to do this over $3? This is ridiculous. I brought $27, so just take the $27. And I said, no, we agreed to $30. I have Venmo if you don't have the cash. And she's like, I only brought $27 with me. I just said it's all the money that I have on me, and there's nothing I can do. Well, what do you expect me to do? I drove out of town. I drove 32 minutes out of town. I wasted the entire day. I wasted the entire day on you, and I could just pass. I could just pass and leave you here with nothing. Leave the lamp. Leave no money. Leave you desolate with nothing. And I said, okay. And she's like, there's nothing I can do, I guess. There's nothing, unless, of course, you can think of some way to break this extra 20 I brought. You brought $47? She brought $47. We are at a grocery store, so I just leave.
Shock value hook.
This is why you should always wash your bread before eating it.
This is a common mistake hook.
You need to stop doing this to your PS5.
This is a question hook.
Have you ever seen 1,300 cakes in one place?
This is a comparison hook.
Are you buying the product or are you buying the brand?
This is a negative hook.
The influencer era is officially dead.
This is a transformation hook. And this is a tutorial hook.
How to audit your own IG account.
Follow to make better videos. This is a shop.
White old guy, wise wisdom, the parking garage.
Okay, after you're done parking, grab a new parking ticket.
Now, don't take and use the ticket you had.
Take the one you just got.
$1. Whoop. Bam. White old guy, wise wisdom, the parking garage.
Okay, after you're done parking.
How many people know this, but the reason why the Ghostbusters cartoon is called The Real Ghostbusters is because it's not the real Ghostbusters, and the story just gets way more fascinating from there. Everybody's familiar with the 1984 smash hit sci-fi comedy Ghostbusters, but the odd thing is that when the animated version of the movie came out, it was called The Real Ghostbusters, which is strange that the cartoon version was the one called The Real Ghostbusters. So why is that? And the very surprising answer is that it's essentially a bootleg. In 1983, while they were deep in production on the movie, somebody eventually came up to director Ivan Reitman and writers Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd and was like, there's already a Ghostbusters. And they looked into it and realized that there was already a show from the 1970s called Ghostbusters about two guys and a gorilla that traveled across the countryside catching ghosts. And because of this, the name Ghostbusters was actually owned by a company called Filmation Studios. Originally, they toyed around with changing the title of the film to things like Ghost Smashers, Ghost Stoppers, Ghost Breakers. But ultimately, Dan Aykroyd was like, it's gotta be called Ghostbusters. It's just not the same without it. So Filmation Studios was basically like, hey, listen, we'll give you the name for $50,000 as long as you give us 1% of the movie's total profits. And when you go to make a cartoon for the movie, let us animate it. So Columbia Pictures agreed and they got the name Ghostbusters, and the rest was history. Except that Columbia ended up totally screwing Filmation. They claimed through shady Hollywood accounting that Ghostbusters actually didn't technically make a profit, so Filmation got no money from the deal other than the original $50,000. And then also, whenever they went to develop the Ghostbusters animated show, they started working on it with Filmation, but then at the last minute pulled out of the deal and then went and developed the show with Deke Entertainment because they were able to do it faster and cheaper. But Filmation was basically like, nah, screw that. And so they decided to make their own Ghostbusters show, but it was based off of that 1970s show with the gorilla. And they made it so quickly that it premiered 5 days before the other Ghostbusters show based on the movie. Columbia Pictures freaked out, worried that the other show would confuse the market. And so at the very last minute, they scrambled to change the title of their Ghostbusters show to The Real Ghostbusters to make it clear clear that that was the show that was based on the smash hit movie that everybody knew and loved. And Columbia was basically successful. Everybody remembers the Real Ghostbusters cartoon, and not many people remember that other Ghostbusters show. Plus, the Real Ghostbusters is just a way better cartoon. But it's really interesting that a lot of people that do know about the other Ghostbusters show think of it as like a ripoff or a knockoff or something, when in reality, technically, it's the other way around. And real quick, if you like my videos and you want to see more in-depth writing from me, you can do that here. How many
room to Caitlin, and then I can discipline Caitlin.
That sounds like a good idea. Her price chopper lady. She's.
There's a Ruseva. Miss Ruseva.
She's too price chopper.
And she's just being late.
Brother.
He was not paying attention.
That's crazy.
He was texting. Yep. That was like a long way towards.
He wasn't going as fast as I thought he was.
No, which is.
If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, point at whoever's talking.
If ICE detains you, but you're a U.S. citizen, here's exactly what to say and do so you get released fast. Use one sentence, calmly, over and over. I am a U.S. citizen. I want to speak to a lawyer. Add this. I do not consent to any questioning or signatures. Am I free to leave? Don't argue. Don't explain. Just repeat that line. Then say, please call a supervisor. You've detained a U.S. citizen. Supervisors are trained to correct mistaken detentions quickly. If you have proof, show it. U.S. passport or passport card. Birth certificate plus government ID. Certificate of citizenship, N600. Consular report of birth abroad. No documents on you? Still, keep saying you're a U.S. citizen and ask to call someone who can bring proof. Never sign any forms admitting you are not a citizen or removable. Don't sign anything you don't understand. Written statements can trap you. Keep repeating, I am a U.S. citizen. I want a lawyer. I won't sign. Mistakes happen, but your words matter. Save this. Share it. Keep it in your notes app. If ICE
Please don't. You don't need to film this. Thank you.
Oh, whoa.
No. It's my truck. I say no.
Don't touch me. I'll have you arrested,
No,
I
I'm
swear.
going to put my hat up in front of it. We are a two-party consent state in Pennsylvania. Where's your...
Two-party consent, where there's an expectation of privacy. You have no expectation of privacy when you run over a thing like this. All right, Erie County fam, I want to stop right there and touch base real quick on that. Two-party consent states, such as states like Pennsylvania, means you must have both parties consent to record a conversation. And this only applies when there is a reasonable expectation of privacy, meaning inside a home, inside an office, over the phone. When you are out in public, in general public, two-party consent state does not apply to anybody recording in public where there is no expectation of privacy. Let's make that clear. It tires right off the ground. That thing sucked this Ford right down. I thought it was a two-party consent state.
This is a picture. I'm not going to bother. You're not worth that film. Put it on Facebook.
You are. Definitely worth the film. This is great. The Ford couldn't. This thing sucked that Ford right up.
Sitting on the frame rails.
That is too funny. Look at her.
Yeah, I'm following him so I can get his plate number so I can put him on Facebook too. He thinks this is funny.
Look at, it's funny. It's funny. Look at, she tried taking the shortcut and got hung up on the median, and it is funny.
Taking a picture?
It's a video.
Oh, okay. Chino's Pizza.
Chino's Pizza, my babes, you heard?
The best.
The best.
50 years.
Okay.
In the village of Patrick.
All right.
Okay, here, let me show you.
All right, let's go see my piece. What is it, Italian? Italian pizza, my piece. How you doing, sir?
Just
how much is pepperoni pie?
Whole pie?
Yeah. $28. All right, pepperoni. How about plain?
Plain pie is $22.84.
Plain $22.84. What you call this?
This is our specialty. It's spinach, tomato, and broccoli.
Spinach, tomato, and broccoli. All right. You have a website? Are you online or no?
Yeah.
We met the Pet Show magazine. We're in there.
Oh, you in Pet Shop Magazine?
Take a look. You're going now?
Yes.
Take a look at our dining room.
Okay, look, my guys. All right. Not bad. If you guys happen to pass by, you're more than welcome to come and taste the best pizza and pot shot. You heard? Thank you. What was your name?
Vinny, I'm the owner.
Vinny, it was a pleasure, Vinny. I'll try a slice. I gotta try. I can't leave without a slice.
Can't leave without.
Yes. How much is the slice?
For you?
Yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
For free?
You're gonna be a video.
Oh my God, yo, my peeps, you already know. Shout out to my. You know that usually, when people see me with a camera, they want to assault me and call the police. Instead of doing what you just did, you're more than welcome. This is. Come on in, yo. God bless you, man.
50 years we've been here.
Wow, 50 years.
1975.
Since 1975, a lot of generations.
Family owned.
Family owned.
Third generation.
Third generation. Okay.
You gotta get off the tracks. You on the tracks. Go, back up and get off the tracks. You need to back up and get off the tracks. Back up. Back the roco. You on the tracks, girl.
Say that again, huh? How about you say that again?
Oh shit! Go back to your fucking country, you stinky ass Indian!
Are you gonna work in there?
Huh?
Are you gonna work in there?
No.
Then who are you to tell us to leave?
Go back to your fucking country.
This pantry has been a total game changer. Right now, it's on sale for under $200. The top doors have built-in storage. I personally like to put my box stuff there and the lighter things. It also has a drawer, which I have cans in, but don't worry, I'm not going to pull it all the way out. The bottom doors open up and fit your taller items like cereal boxes, big jugs of oil, things like that. It keeps everything organized and looks way more expensive than it actually is. If your pantry's a mess like mine was, click the link below and grab it now while it's still on sale for under $200.
Stop resisting!
Welcome to a modern wonder of the world. This is the bookshop of the future in China. I cannot believe my eyes. This feels like something out of Harry Potter, and I've never seen the movies, but I'm assuming that's what this looks like. This is insane. We have spiral staircases going up to a second floor. This is the main floor of the bookshop. I mean, we have to keep exploring, right? I just took a 1-hour Uber into the middle of nowhere in China to find this. So up here on the second floor, you have books, of course, but then there's also a bunch of balconies and tables where you can enjoy. And then this is the view that you get from up here. And guys, it goes on forever. No way, look at that. There's a center balcony. Can we actually get to this balcony? Hold on, let's go over here. Oh, check this out. We have stairs. No way. Look at this. And wow, the books are real on this. Oh my. This is crazy. If you're a book person, you would love this. If you're a cafe person, you would love it. They have this too. However, if you just love architecture, China is your place.
So
The bill's $516, so I'm gonna just take out what I got, and then y'all can just split the bill on y'all own.
Nah, but everybody's splitting the bill, so why are you taking out what you got?
Respectfully, if you didn't have no money, you should have just done
Respectfully, I'm not paying for your steak, and I'm not paying for your mac and cheese, I'm not paying for your mashed potatoes, I'm not paying for your 5,000
But you shouldn't have any
drinks.
mad yet because you knew this was an expensive restaurant, so why?
I mean, I know I paid the restaurant. I told Nas before that I was splitting my bill, and I'm not paying with y'all because I told you what it was. Go through the messages.
home though.
Nah, you should have just stayed home. Man.
It's the person. It doesn't matter. It is a birthday dinner.
When you go to somebody's birthday dinner, you spend bread.
I'm sorry. Why y'all getting so loud? Why y'all getting so loud? Why y'all getting so loud? Nas, get your people incorrect because I'm not paying for their stuff. I'm not paying for their stuff. I'm not paying for their stuff. Respectfully, I got myself chicken wings and French fries.
Here until the bill is paid because you're.
Oh no. Y'all gonna stay here and split the bill.
I can pay for my stuff, baby.
Yeah. And nobody said y'all couldn't pay for y'all stuff, but all I'm saying is I'm not paying for y'all stuff. So I'm gonna go tell the waiter to split my shit, and y'all can figure it out. 7 wins.
If that makes your pockets feel better, babe.
It does. It's gonna make my shit feel way better.
Yeah, I guess. I hope so.
Alright, so Alex.
Alex, you didn't come out with money tonight, so you need to split
Alex, just can you put my bill on a separate thing, please? Cause I don't know why they talking jazzy over here.
Nah, there's only one.
Alex,
Not many people know this, but a Japanese soldier kept fighting in World War II for 30 years after it was over because he didn't know that it ended, and the story just gets crazier from there. Hiro Onoda was a soldier in the Japanese Imperial Army who was drafted in 1942 and then spent 2 grueling years being trained in guerrilla warfare before being stationed on Lubang Island in the Philippines. And before shipping out, his superiors gave him 3 strict rules: sabotage any U.S. operation, never surrender, and never commit suicide. But only a few short months later, in February of 1945, the United States retook Lubang, and Hiro and a couple other of his fellow soldiers retreated into the woods to hide from the U.S. military, lie in wait, and map out their next plan of attack. By October of 1945, Japan had surrendered in the war, and by September, World War II was over entirely. But Hiro Onoda didn't know any of this, because when he heard news that Japan was surrendering, he thought there was no way that could be possible, and that it was some kind of lie being propagated by the U.S. military, and so he refused to come out of the woods. Onoda and a few other soldiers lived in these woods for literal years, surviving off of things that they either hunted and scavenged from the forest or snuck into town to steal. Anytime anybody from the military would come around to try to tell them that the war was over, they would engage in a firefight with them, killing several military members. Anytime any civilians from the local area would happen to wander into their area of the woods, they would also shoot at them, killing several people. In fact, it's believed that in the time that Hiro Onoda lived in these woods, he killed upwards of 30 civilians. Over time, the other soldiers that Onoda was living with dropped off one by one, either by surrendering or getting killed in these frequent firefights they were engaging in, until it was just Hiro Onoda left. Over all these years, the Japanese government sent several representatives to try and talk some sense into Hiro Onoda. They even sent him letters from his friends and family, even his own mother, begging him to come home. But every single time, his reaction was the same. That's exactly what you would want me to think. In 1974, yes, 1974, Hiro Onoda was still living in the woods in Lubang Island, and a Japanese explorer named Norio Suzuki decided that he wanted to go out there and find him and figure out what his deal was. So he found Hiro Onoda and they became friends. And over time, he started to slowly chip away and convince him that the war might be over. And in March of 1974, 29 years after World War II officially ended, a major from the Japanese Imperial Army personally traveled out to Lubang Island and relieved Hiro Onoda of his duties, and he finally agreed to leave and come home. He was granted amnesty for all of the killings that he did by the president of the Philippines, and he returned to Japan to receive a hero's welcome as a symbol for the tenacity of the Japanese spirit, and then he died in 2014. But to this day, many in the Philippines believe that he should have been held to more account for the many senseless murders of innocent people that he did during his time in the forest. And real quick, if you like my videos and you want to see more in-depth writing from me, you can do that here. Not many people know this, but a Japanese soldier kept fighting.
Muy misteriosa.
¡No puede ser! Pikachu,
Te estoy hablando.
How many people know this, but the creator of Alf was so obsessed with people thinking that he was a real alien and not a puppet that it completely destroyed the popularity of the character and sabotaged his entire career. Everybody of a certain age remembers Alf, created in 1984 by Paul Fusco and became massively popular in the late 1980s, like Taylor Swift Beatles popular. He had 3 TV shows, a sitcom and 2 cartoons. He had a video game. He starred in dozens of comics. But then suddenly, almost as quickly as he appeared, he just completely vanished. The 2 animated shows were canceled in 1989, and then in 1990, the sitcom Alf was abruptly canceled after only 4 seasons despite great ratings. And everybody just kind of stopped talking about Alf. And the reason was that Paul Fusco, Alf's creator, was obsessed with people thinking that he was a real, actual alien that came down to Earth and became an actor, and this obsession completely sabotaged his entire career. First of all, the sitcom Alf was insanely elaborate and tedious to shoot, and everybody involved in the show despised making it. Because Fusco refused to break the illusion of Alf being a puppet, he wouldn't let the studio audience ever see the puppeteers or the bottom part of the Alf puppet, and he also would never break character. So they had to build these elaborate trenches and tunnels throughout the bottom of the set so the puppeteers could travel through them while they were shooting and stay hidden. The complicated network of trenches was very dangerous, and the cast and crew hated shooting on the set. Some of them even fell and hurt themselves during production. This method also made the production of the show take upwards of 3 times longer than any normal sitcom and made the show insanely expensive. Max Wright, the actor who played Willie on the show, hated it so much and became so frustrated that one day he actually got into a physical fight with Alf. Not Paul Fusco, the puppeteer, the actual Alf puppet. He attacked it, so overwhelmed by the technically demanding shoot, and had to be pulled away. He was actually invited to host SNL multiple times, but each time Paul Fusco demanded that they would have to build elaborate trenches under the set of SNL, and each time SNL politely declined. Cut to 2002, and Alf was invited to guest star on the 75th anniversary episode of SNL, but the production found his demands so frustrating that his role was drastically cut down to a very brief cameo. And then in 2003, Alf got a new TV show called Alf's Hit Talk Show, but it was abruptly canceled after 7 episodes because it was too expensive to make because of his insane demands to make Alf seem like a real guy. And then in 2012, an Alf movie was announced by Sony, but then it was abruptly canceled because Sony refused to meet Paul Fusco's demand of marketing Alf as if he was a real actor and doing a technically elaborate press tour for him. And finally, in 2018, an Alf reboot show was announced by Warner Brothers, but then after a few months of production, it was abruptly canceled because they determined that it would be too expensive to make in order to meet the ridiculous demands of Paul Fusco to maintain this illusion. In many ways, you gotta respect Paul Fusco's dedication to sticking to the guns of his vision, but this just goes to show you that sometimes maybe a little compromise is worth it. And real quick, if you like my videos and you
All right, Cleveland, this is Little Caesars off of Paul Huff Parkway. This is how they do handle the dough. I would not order. They have no gloves, and this is how they handle their fucking dough. This is Little Caesars making dough. Check this shit out, man, y'all. This is insane. I have never in my life. Look at this shit. It's on the fucking carpet and shit. I'm calling the health department, guys. Oh my God. I cannot believe the Little Caesars off of Paul Huff in Cleveland, Tennessee. If you eat pizza, don't eat here because you're gonna get carpet and every little dog shit and everything else.
This is a typical situation.
Okay, well, you know what? You're in public and you're definitely being filmed. So keep on talking and I'll make you famous. I'm being serious too. You can't serve that.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why we're gonna cut off the top.
Yeah, you look like you're cutting something off. You're taking it into damn. All right.
My niece likes to make her own Pokemon cards, and this is her like Ghost in the Bathroom line. We got Ghastly. Haunter has a towel. He's kind of wet. Hit you with that soggy strike. And then Gengar just is not loving life in this shower/bathtub.
This spy hole's good, so you can see who's at the door.
Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. There's some bushes right here beside a very busy intersection, and I gotta camp in that tonight. So just gonna kind of sit down by this power box here I got some gear in grocery bags, so it looks like just bringing some groceries home. And I'm gonna disappear into this big, beautiful, untrimmed bush, just like Homer disappearing in the hedge. As soon as this pedestrian crosses, I'll be safe to go. Okay. Let's go. Now we're talking. Okay. There is a lot of room here. And it's perfectly hidden. This is great. So the benefit of this road noise is it's really gonna cover up me talking or cooking or anything like that. So down this way, there is some room, but I think the best spot is on this side. It opens up a lot more over there, and it's further from this entranceway to the road here. So there is a little garbage back here. I'm gonna just clean this up as much as I can. And to keep the gear light, I've just got my sleeping bag here. I'm gonna use as a chair until it's bedtime.
Want some creepy green shampoo? Need some conditioner next? Well, first you're gonna have to use some more shampoo! I'm currently staying in the most disturbing Airbnb, and it's not even fun like in a haunted house sort of way. It's so much worse than that because everything in here is off by just a little bit. Like it's on purpose. Look at this fabric hanging from the wall. Looks like it's high enough, right? No! There is a boat on the wall. And not only is it not centered with the drapes, you can't even close the drapes all the way because the boat is sitting on the curtain rod. Ever wondered where those twin girls from The Shining slept? Ever wanted to sleep in your own bed closet? Why measure anything? Guessing is fun. Where's that shower curtain, you ask? Oh, here it probably is. Nope, it's just a big curtain covering a tiny window next to the toilet. Like, what in the Winchester Mystery House is happening here? Close hook? Haunted close hook. I haven't slept in 3 days. Want some creepy green shampoo? Need some conditioner next? Well, first you're gonna have to use...
If you're at a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine and want to know how to get into the secret vault, enter the passcode and you get 3 different secrets. If you're at a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine and want to know how to get into the secret vault, enter the passcode and you get 3 different secrets. If you're at a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine and want to know...
Whoa! Alright, Jaden's bus is here. Whoa! Are you... Whoa! Alright, Jaden's bus is here. Whoa! Are you... Whoa! Alright, Jaden's bus is here.
In any case, whoever invented this shelf deserves a promotion and a raise. Installation is simple, no extra hassle. Just hang your clothes and the room naturally tidies up. Mark my words, it'll become your home's new MVP. The good news, it's on sale with free shipping.
That's what I love about this little campfire grill right here by Odeland. When you're done with it, the cleanup. Watch this, guys. This is so easy. Those coals are out, by the way. So we'll take this off. That's the handle that comes with it. We're going to dump the ash and just go boom. And then we're just going to break it on down like this.
Tell me this isn't the coolest door that you've ever seen. It has these 2 panels that open up like this. And then this bottom piece you lift up and the legs automatically drop down, creating a little shelf. And that's not even the best part, because on top of all that, this door is actually a sliding door. Now, as far as how old the door is, I couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is it's been here since the day that they put it in. Tell me this isn't the coolest door that you've ever seen. It has these 2 panels that open up like this. And then this bottom piece you lift up and the legs automatically drop down, creating a little shelf. And that's not even the best part, because on top of all that, this door is actually a sliding door. Now, as far as how old the door is, I couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is it's been here since the day that they put it in.
Give it a second to boot.
So my amazing, beautiful human got a new toy. It's gonna take it a minute.
Now I have to wait for it to finish booting.
It's booting up. Okay.
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 Here we go.
You ready? Let's play some chess. Maybe.
We have to give it a second.
Don't we have to, like, do something to them? What the fuck? I didn't say that. I said that. Oh my god. This is... They're putting themselves in order. By themselves. Oh my god.
We know which ones the backup frames are.
Huh. Wow.
Come on,
yeah. Oh my god, he got out of the way!
If we're in a simulation, then planes are the loading screens. In games, they start hiding loading screens in things like elevators and slow opening doors. Maybe that's all planes are. You go to the airport, you pick which area you want to load into, and then you just sit on a plane and wait, just like a loading screen. And the further you're trying to go, the more stuff needs to change, so it's a longer load time. And that's why when you look out the plane window, everything's small and low detail, so there's less to render. If we're in a simulation, what else is a hidden loading screen? If we're in a simulation, then planes are the loading screens. In games, they start hiding loading screens in things like elevators and slow opening doors. Maybe that's all planes are. You go to the airport, you pick which area you want to load into, and then you just sit on a plane and wait, just like a loading screen. And the further you're trying to go, the more stuff needs to change, so it's a longer load time.